Just what the doctor ordered, guys. The Mexico City Reapers are in solitary position right now to be holding any spot or any possession for the finals. As of right now, they have tied the series and have full control of home ice. They have won 90% of their games on home ice and only lost twice throughout the playoffs. And let's explain what has happened previously. Mexico found a way out of their Game 1 struggles thanks to this man over here, Eitan Feld, as well as some other contributions to the defense and the offense who has really stepped up. And let's see if Joe Bradley for London can find a way out of a very frustrating Game 2 performance where he allowed 6 lone goals in a span of 25 minutes. Now let's see. Kai Gibbons goes up ahead and gets it to Stepa. Stepa tries to push away Falsone. And here comes Nick Tabota the other way. Mexico starting it up. And he's going to clear the ice over here. Here's Petrillo on the steal. And Bradley makes the save. Good forechecking early by the Mexicans after that lone rush by London. You see, goes back the other way, but the transition's perfect. Petrillo's able to get on his train and able to take it all the way to the boards, get to the puck fast, and put it all the way to the net. It's just the level of dedication by this top line just says a lot in the series, and how the outcomes have been tremendous as another shot gets to Bradley. Makes the save. Mexico is buzzing. Rizzardo gets it back the other way and low step up puts out that horse. And it goes around the trail and Tabota, the little quick to the stick, and it gets it to Falsone, and Lorenzo gets it off in the track, and Petrillo a little dangle. Chris Lorenzo on the fly, no good. Kai Gibbon brings it back the other way. Kai Gibbon switches to the left, finds a man inside, guarded by 2, squandered, and Petrillo behind the net will start the other way. Petrillo waiting. He's going to look for Clifford. Clifford. The shift is ticking. The crowd is reaping. And Lorenzo on no good. And London with some great pressure on the back check. London, who had swept Mexico in the season series, are trying to get back on board. Gets a pass. Dixer on the fly. And Feld is going to make the save. That goatee is coming very well over here, but most importantly, he's on his he's on the outlook on the goal on the netting there as Shizgal gets it back, and most importantly, Eitan's dialed in his net mining abilities as that shot goes wide, and Collins back to Lieber. Bradley shuts the door twice. First on Collins and then Lieber, who has been tremendous for offensive contributions back in Game 2. As you know, Collins shaking his head over here, can't believe he got that. But look at the upside in this line. They have been buzzing. They have been putting a bunch of pressure on the defensive backbone of London. And also they've been able to attack in all kinds of ways and frustrate the netminder by just calmly asserting their best skill set and putting them into the task over here. And Collins and no good, and Charles cuts him off just in time. Fair tag is gonna weep it for Ago. Ago goes onto the line himself. Ago, the defenseman, and Honest at a little, and it goes weeping behind the cage as Honest gets it back. Charles gives it back. Tago, fair tag goes around trying to find some help. Honest gets it out, but Shizgal advances with it on the interception, and Shizgal's got a look. And then couldn't get a clean one there as Charles sends it to Ego. Scoreless in the first half of the frame. Lieber goes away with it and gives it to Dana. Giveaway and Honest, and Pepe intervenes. And then it's sent to the boards where Honest is going to keep it inside deep. Dante Pepe stolen by Honest. Now they have to pressure. They got some extra pressure inside. Gets it to Page Devil Wrister, and the blocker comes up big there. The rebound, London, and then gave it to Feld, rolls right toward him, and now Mexico's got to rethink things about the pressure coming from the opposing Tides as London tries to come back, forcing some shots at Eitan Feld, and remains tacked in that crease, is able to get the job done. Vandry off the draw, PP goes up, but no good, trying to set up one in front. His teammate Vandry, stolen, Vandry all himself, blocked, Bowie the rebound. And then stolen again, it's gone a little sloppy and trying to take away the puck from possession, and Mexico's gonna once again try to get things resolved here with the sloppy possession defensively. And yes, sir, they've been giving away the puck a lot, and London's trying to pressuring Mexicans' games, and, you know, makes the players go off sig once they cannot communicate with each other or get to the puck fast enough. That's because London's getting into their heads. They're going to have to try to find a way to calmly assert the situation and try to get things started in the other end and stop taking vacations in the defensive end where they have been very valuable, showing low energy for every second that they waste inside that area of the ice. So they really got to try to find a way to just make simple plays with the puck defensively and get it ahead to the other side. Very well said. It's about the passing effectiveness that has hurt them most. Most of their passes have been cut off very viciously by London as they are laying a close eye on the forecheck, and they're relying on the forecheck to help set up their offense. And look at those passes getting intercepted one after another. They're biting offensively, they're pressuring, and they're not giving Mexico any open room to make some clean passes with the puck. That's why they are under 85% in passing efficiency. And that's a one-timer, and it's blocked away. Maves with great defense. And now Stahl, Sean Stahl, acquired by two different teams. Here he comes, behind the net it goes. Valenga left it on a platter, but Stahl gets it back behind the feet. But then that's when Gibbon is going to intercept off the line. 3 minutes ago, Gibbon inside, and Fell makes the save. The rebound, Donatello, who has got crushed on the boards off a strong forecheck for London. And now Mexico is going to weep it up. Here is the man himself, Petrillo, with some skating ability he has, and slick hands. He goes on the fly, a lonely shot, no good, and then it's blocked to the corner. Scott's gonna get it back. Clifford sends it to Falsone. Falsone's looking behind the backhand, left it on a platter. Lorenzo gets it back. Falsone looks for a man in front, pressure from behind. Falsone behind the net, no good for Azardo, the rebound. 40 seconds ticking down. Mexico, a dozen seconds left. A dozen left. Petrillo had it stolen. Trouble on the Mexican end, and then finally cleared 5 ticks to go. Petrillo's on the way. Here comes crashing in like a wave, no good. Clifford at the last second, nothing is done there as the horn sounds before a shot is produced, and we have a 0-0 game. Flat out donuts on each side of the scoreboard for each team as we head to the locker room, still figuring things out. Mexico's end, the defense has got to sharpen up. London's doing all the things that will contribute to a win here in a must-win game 3 for a series advantage. The time on attack is dead even, with Mexico struggling to clean things up defensively. It's all about not Corsi percentage here. Statistics are not going to show much, but if you look visually at what has transpired, you see a lot of attempts going London's way. The quality of chances, and if you compare it to Mexico's, I mean, surely you could say that London's been the better team in terms of quality. And considering that they have done they have had more success defensively in the first period than they had when Mexico beat them 4 unanswered. Scored 3 unanswered on them in game 2. I mean, it's really much thanks to, you know, their coaching staff, and to honestly give them all the chances that they need in order to reassert themselves in terms of their key roles. They gotta have roles and they've got to be able to be in sync with each other. That's what they've done all game. They've pressured all night. They've taken away key scoring chances from Mexico, and they have put on the bells on the offense. They drove the net. They've done all the key parts that they need to do. All they need to do now is to keep it up and to stay efficient on the forecheck. And now Mexico is actually swallowing that bracelet that says we need to sharpen things up. It's not like Mexico to struggle much at home court, but when you see that they struggle, it's part of their culture to bounce back. Oh my goodness, what a move! Bauta, as the second period comes, they try to shock things, they try to spark things up to open it up, open the period. And now with 19 minutes left, Mexico, it has the puck. They're trying to keep it on. Max Scott with some great forechecking. Oh, the steal. But Petrillo tries to balance it on his stick. We'll keep it on the platter for Lorenzo, who then dishes it to Clifford. Clifford in, and no good. The rebound. Lorenzo, the rebound. Clifford backhand wide of the crease. It's a lone pizza thrown at behind the netminder. A scramble for it, a vicious one. Clifford inside, and Bradley shuts the door. Gives him nothing. Clifford had all the time he needed, and it was a similar look to what allowed Chisgal to take advantage in Game 2. A similar look, a similar attempt behind the net, circulate, try to find open side, but Bradley adjusts to the task, finds a position that will shut down any real estate or any openings to the net, and it was able to stop the puck there. Good defense off inside Andrea Fosson, and Sam Collins and that second line has come out to play in the second period. Ben Lieber, they wanted an interference call. You can see it from the crowd and the body language. Gibbon steals, Gibbon wide, and then the rebound. Mike Scott takes it all the way to the tip and the score. Kai Gibbon was parked alone in front and took advantage of the Mexican miscue and makes it a 1-0 London lead. I've been telling you this since the first period. They've been doing everything needed to secure wins. That's winning mentality for London. Pressure on the forecheck, take advantage of Mexican miscues, pressure them until they got nothing left. You're trying to outweigh the defenders with constant forechecking. You're blocking their vision. You are messing up their style of playmaking, and that results in loss of communication. The puck gets turned over. London takes advantage. Let's see if this will remain tact with the score still close, 1-0. London, the opener of the game. Oh, and a little bit too fancy there. Zago had a sharp eye for that play. Sidney Charles locks up ahead for Gabe Honest. Honest inside. And a score for Gabe Honest. That's all it took. A little sneak peek of a wrist shot that fooled Eitan Feld on the short side. 2-0 London, and let me just say, the first goal scorers end up being the winner of the game. The team that scores first ends up taking the game. And so far, London is looking to man up in the series. 2-0 score on Mexican home ice. Hunter Hastings will slip a dish to Pepe. Dante Pepe all by himself splitting. Dante Pepe throws one at Bradley in, and he's too sharp for him. Just flickers him away like hair on a salad. And it's not entirely Eitan's fault. I mean, Gabe Honest just takes advantage. Once again, Mexico's having trouble trying to find spot players on open, trying to enter the zone. They're having trouble setting up their players, and those passes from D to O get intercepted like that. It's gonna cost you, and Gabe Honest shows why, because he's able to get open quality shots at Eitan Feld, and who's not going to step up every time. So unless you're ready to push the gas brake, push on the accelerator, then I don't think Mexico is able to last long here. They need a break. Dent, Lingo, Hastings on for Mexico City as they win the draw. Now Bowie, and then gives it to Donatello. Dent, backhand, a forehand, the rebound is open, and Bradley shuts the door. Once again, Joe, that's shades of Marcus Schoso's patience. Why? Because through traffic, pucks are hard to stop, but the goaltender makes it look so easy. All he does is size up, and the positioning is so pure. I mean, it's so clear. Like, oh my goodness, he saved that! Oh, off the draw. Let me just explain to you why Joe Bradley was one of the best goaltenders in the league. Joe Bradley's another name for Matt Miller, surprisingly. And his numbers have been the reason why London made a deep playoff run. He's just so calm when his team's up in front. That's why they call him the cartoonist. Give his team the boost that they need in order to make surprising plays with the puck, offensively, defensively, and stay poised and calm playing the game. They need this goaltender to be good at all times. When he's making saves like this, it means that it's a good sign, especially when London's trying to spark it up. Now, speaking of which, this is something the goaltender needs to be good at too, killing power plays. And being splendid on the penalty kill. Because Melville Baptiste got called for, let me guess, interference. I mean, a lot of pushing, shoving, and some physical intervening right over there that's deemed unnecessary, especially when the player you're guarding doesn't have the puck. It's going to cost you. They're dealing with the best power play team in the league as Petrillo almost got one pass. Lorenzo to Clifford. This is dangerous, but a great defensive play. Clifford gets it back. Lorenzo off the bar, and Hataka gets it out. But another penalty is going to be assessed. London is going to have another man off. This is George Honest, the first goal scorer for London. He's going to get tossed for an interference call. I don't know exactly what happened. My eyes were on the puck. I don't know about you, but I was observing the situation on the ice. It looked clean, except the guy once again didn't have the puck. So any physical movement that's deemed unnecessary costs the player, no matter what, no matter how severe it may be. But oh my gosh, that was just why London is killing it with authority here. Like their life depends. They gotta kill this penalty like their life depends on it if they're gonna secure this lead. This is a behind the net pass. Collins gets it. Collins, Falsone. And they're going to swap places, are they? Falsone, no. Shizgal on the fly, no good, and the blocker save. Shizgal gets it, and it's blocked. Peepee, the backhand pass. Collins, Falsone, rotating. Falsone had it stolen, and fair tag is going to clear. I have to say, good lane blockage by London. They're protecting their net. I mean, they're not letting any passes get through, and they're complicating the Mexicans. Wherever lanes may be open, they're taking a chance. But where there's other opportunities to set up plays, they have the doors closed. And they've done a good job pressuring in both ends of the ice so far. The backhanded wide. Shizgal's all alone behind the net. Collins, Lieber backhand, no good. As Joe Bradley continues to be splendid in that netting. They're frustrating Mexico like they did in Game 1 thus far. But here comes Lieber on a trailer. No good. Puck in the crease. Rebound loose. And then it's picked up by Deja. But Shizgal got it back. Collins. Lieber. And they couldn't get a shot on time. Back to Shizgal. And there's the dagger. Chaos and confusion and behind the net lasted about 10 seconds or so until the man Shizgal, who leads the playoffs in goals scored, strikes for the first Mexican goal of the game and cuts the lead in half. This was after the power play expired. Luckily for London, they've got a penalty kill in their pockets, but Problem is, how are they going to clear the puck when it's all over the place? The first man back to the puck was Shizgal. The defenseman thought someone got it already and was going to clear it. So that, in my opinion, that was just luck, a lucky bounce. Because you saw Shizgal just got on, and he was in perfect position to bat that puck. So in my opinion, that's just a lucky bounce. And, you know, it's not really London's fault. But here's Gibbon! Trying to find a rebound, bounce for Stepa, and instead it's Sixtefeld. Unlike games 1 and 2, so far we see a close one here. 2-1, Mexico trailing, but it's close. So as lot as there's to, you know, be aware about, we got to look at the players themselves. Dexter leaves it on platter for Stepa. Rizzardo middle point. Dexter advances and then to Scott. Rizzardo one-timer and fell off to the task or deflects it to the boards. And Garcia hunts it in for Petrillo. Petrillo weaves, but the stick got there and broke it up. Gibbon, no good. Lorenzo, good defense. Dante Pepe sets it up for Clifford. Clifford dangles to Petrillo. Mexicans clustering on offense, but just couldn't get spread out. So it was easy to track for London and handle with ease. A good smart play there to clear. Leave the forecheck to talk. But when Mexico's able to finally set things up, that's trouble. Here's a shot, no good. Garcia the rebound and trying to tie it up, no good. And a big hit there. Oh, that's a delayed penalty because that was actually roughing. He had no puck towards him, but Eitan Feld just made a brilliant stop. On the other end, there's going to be a roughing call against Petrillo for roughing. That, I thought it was for the hit itself. But then the extra contact means interference. So that's, once again, unnecessary. Shouldn't interfere with a player when you don't have to. That's just crossing the line, and it's 2-1. London with the chance to put themselves up by 2 with a comfortable cushion going to the third period. Van Dree turns on the Jets. Van Dree, the Page, blockered away. Donatello, the active stick, and sets it up. They get it back. The reception pass, and it goes all the way down. George Honest, 22 seconds left. Still plenty of time. Blockered away off the shot. The Donatello troubling by the splendid forecheck. Sean Stahl with the clear. 7 seconds. Honest. Van Dree, will he have enough time? Van Dree will fire, and that's no good. A close one here. Mexico's found the net, but will need to find one more to tie it up and secures Eitan Feld's two goals let in and keep it that way in order to make it a game. They're down by 1. Will they have more gas in them to propel a comeback? The stat sheet thinks that Mexico's going to win, but look closely. In the second period, Mexico stepped it up. But then you see these good chances float by you, and you're like, okay, London's going to win, but then Mexico's power play strikes. It's all about patience and making right plays and sticking with the game plan. Mexico slowly adjusting to that midway in the second period, able to find a rhythm. Past Joe Bradley, getting a couple shots behind him, one hitting the post, one sticking through the net. Josh Shizgal being the man to score. They just got to keep it going, keep the pressure afloat, and keep the momentum on their side, not allowing the precious forecheck of London to get the best of them. Mexico, London, third period, game 3. winner takes the series lead. Maui on a turnover. Gibbon gets in. No good and Eitan Feld makes the save. Once again, Madison Bowie is making a terrible mistake here. He passes it to a lonely spot. He doesn't know if it's a good pass. And 3, you're in a pressuring situation. Kai Gibbon's one of the best at breaking up loose pucks. And if you don't know who you're passing it to, most likely he's going to track it down and send it the other way and create a quality goal scoring opportunity. Kai Gibbons had plenty of those. And Eitan Feld, and lucky for London, Eitan Feld was able to stop those. And here's what we're talking about as Mostepa had the goalpost. Oh, that was close. Another whack opportunity. Eitan Feld had to step in 3 times to stop London from finding a third. Kai Gibbon, then a pass from Kai Gibbon, a low stepper, found the goalpost. Oh, look, don't look now. Bradley made a save there on Mexicans. Short-handed opportunity as the power play expires. But anyways, 3 lone opportunities. Nobody was there to pick it up. Eitan Feld was the only guy on defense, and that shouldn't happen. There needs to be more contribution and help toward the defensive end. Mexico's got to wake up and make sure they stand clear and protect the net. Not allowing London's franchise players to get the puck and put it anywhere close to the paint. Here's Dexter. He's got a mean shot, and it's collapsed away, bounced around, and Shizgal's got it. On his horse, Shizgal, the skull, blockered away. Garcia to Shizgal, blockered. I'll walk. There's 15 minutes, I can't continue.
Obviously, it's in the case.
of all, alright? We have a what exactly what is it? So we have sincere discipline. That we gotta know about. So we are used to having these thoughts. I'm used to having these thoughts. And the way it's there to ruin my summer. I know I want to do it. I know I want to outperform everyone else. I want to do well, and I want to succeed. My brain is thinking of things while it's not thinking about what it's wanting to say. It's busy thinking about it, but it's not actually doing it. I mean, it's the same thing, right? I mean, you're having these thoughts, you realize that you're living one life, and you also realize that, when you realize that everything's happening at once, you're still simulating and you're so trapped inside that you can't even knock yourself out of it. So, there were a couple of times where anxiety took over and we were lucky to kill it. We were lucky to kill it off. So, but I need to get to work. I need to be productive during my day. Otherwise, it won't work out for me. Otherwise, it's not going to work out for anyone, not just for me. It's in my name, bro. I'm a rat, man. I'm a rat. I'll be a lot for married. Considering where we left off. 2-1 Mexico, 2-1 London, with London hanging it on the other way. 14 minutes left, and it's going to go wide. Baptiste carries it out. Oh, he missed the net! Oh, it was a wide open net. And they messed it up on the 2-on-1. Got it out of the boards, and got the pass, but the other player just couldn't put in his own, in the net. Ethan Feld got lucky. I'm not sure if it was Ethan Feld or I don't know, just what the guy was thinking after missing the shot. That was crazy. Well, hopefully that doesn't cost him the game. Baptiste is gonna fire, and Feld's gonna make the save. I cannot believe what I just saw. If you're London, you're gonna be shaking your head all night, especially if it later on causes you to lose the game. This was the big play that would have gotten them into a cushion in terms of scoring, and it could 3-1. Instead, just misses it and puts it wide. Here they come. Lorenzo missed it wide. Rebound, Booneman. 10.5 to go. Dejan Dex is going to carry it into the offense. He's going to put it up, but Falsone blocks it. What a coincidence. He's been one of the best blockers in the playoffs defensively. He's gotten 100 blocks. That was his 100th. Good job cutting him off. Tabota, Clifford, double T, taken away, but Clifford got it back and clears it. Good play if you're the sentiment of Mexico. Watch out, Lorenzo. Keeping it on keeping in his presence. Lorenzo lost track of it, and then it goes to London. London securing a 2-1 lead. Trying to take a 2-1 lead in the series. Mexico trying to answer. The pass, Lorenzo couldn't get a shot. Help got back just in time. Mexico still with it. Outside, just inside the blue line. Clifford got it. Stolen. And now Honest it's going to gallop with it. And then put it around the cage of Mexico. Falsone has to make a quick play. Good check. Charles around the net. And then Honest gives it to Charles. Taking away Petrillo. 5:20 to go, approaching clutch time. Petrillo inside, couldn't get a clean look. Charles couldn't get it intercepted. Ben Lieber to Sam Collins, the quick feed. Shizgal for his second goal. Rebound, Collins, no good. Bradley makes a brilliant stop on what could have been the tying goal. Sam Collins for a moment had an open net, and nothing but the goaltender was able to get the crack up on that. My goodness. This cannot get any better. How about Bradley getting to the right side of that post, right on the cue of when Sam Collins was shooting that puck. Nothing but the save was made. Somehow, someway, he was able to get across, make that save, proving he's one of the better goaltenders in this game. Watch out! Mexico almost had it. No good. Lieber the rebound. Collins, 3:25 to go. Got tripped, no call. Scott got it behind before Collins could catch it. And now London forces it back. They're trying to kill off this game from Mexico. Lieber came behind the truck and was able to take it out. Scott comes back to take the puck. Big play by Scott. Here comes Stepa going around. Got it to the net. Oh, and Feld makes the save on what could have been one of the better plays we've seen this game. Low Stepa going behind the legs of two defenders, fighting them off, getting a clean look, but Feld fought it all the way. Didn't put an eye off it once. Keeping Mexico close. They need a goal, and they need it fast. Hastings rushing, coming, shooting, and a blocker stop. 1:14 to go. Crunch time. Hataka gets it. Gibson, a minute left to go. Good hit. Mexico trying to keep it in. And a sticked away, but then rushed back. Stepa, they need to do something. Mexico's Bowie gets back in time. Left the puck, now gets it to Bowie. Hastings, he's gonna have to skate fast. Hastings trying to look for help, he's got a dance! What in the net! 30 seconds left, an empty net for Mexico. They are trying to get back in this game. The pass, they're trying to get it. Caleb Dent in front, Hastings, and Bradley makes this brilliant stop with 22 seconds to go. My heart is beating fast. Well, other than the idiot shouting in back of me, that was a great play by Joe Bradley. That was just insane. Like, no one was more calm in the stands other than Joe Bradley. Everyone just freaking out, doesn't know what's going to happen next. That is the predictability, able to predict the next play and stay calm in rush situations like Mexico. 4 seconds left, and London is going to take the 2-1 series lead and take one away from Mexico's home crowd. London takes it 2-1. Final score, 2-1 London. You've been watching.
What a threat, and I cannot believe my eyes.
Okay.
Some joke here, sir.
Should have thought of that.
I'll stop, I'm sorry. Oh, stop it, no way.
Yep.
Get out of
I'm
here.
serious, Ellie. You don't do that when I'm doing live videos. That's just disrespectful.
Come on, no one's listening.
Okay, that's even more disrespectful.